Okay, everybody, let's get into the last part of 45th day. Okay, we are over here. Some people are here over here. Like how they are. You are assuming those people. Do you have recognized them? Like how abhorrent person? You think they are extremely hateful. If anything is around, like around you is extremely abhorrent. Have you ever thought about that kind of mentality, that kind of thing? If you have thought that kind of things, in that case, that is really perilous and devastating for your mental health. And somehow you can feel it, somehow you can see it, it is like that, but it's not. Here is a purpose that you can say a lot of things over here with your own mentality. So you have to be adamant person, because if you must be the person like that whose mentality can't be changed without. If somebody is coming to come to recommend you and suggest you have to go, it will be better if you go through this pathway or way. In that case, that's not better, man. Just say, yeah, you're to yourself that you are best, and even you are best, but you will also do best for the to be a hardworking and conscientious person. So if you go through this path in that way, you will become the most dangerous person and also a sigma person. So that's all about it. you know so be apathetic person. People here over here don't care about and neglect all the feelings and emotions. Who is empathetic person, who is seeking about sympathy or empathy over here. We are not here to get that kind of feelings and emotions through these kinds of channel. We are only here to be a sigma person. Even youth have failed in any kind of this devastating miserable, really a dismal situation. But I am here to direct those people towards positivity. As I am a youth, I don't feel like I have got a lot of things, and I'm actually doing something really precious, but somewhat and somehow I'm learning. I'm saying, and that's enough. I have to feel I'm the best. Only in that case I'm go forward. Otherwise, you feel like you are nothing, and you can't go ahead with positivity. In that case, how can you get your progress, your success? In that case, this is a prime time, man. So always think about your prosperity or what. Don't just neglect the obstacles and challenges, but don't but be you have to be focused. Focused person. You have to concentrate on it. How to figure out all the activities, whatever is around you, and you have to become that person. Only in that case everything will become really lucrative and luminous. You have to think in that way. Otherwise everything will become like how really disgusting. You will assume all these things over here. These are just disgusting, and I don't want to say anything ahead. you know so be very serious person. People will give compliment to the only audacious person. If you are not, and learn to become that kind of person. First of all, your habits really matters. So if you can make if you can bring some improvements on your habit, and habit will lead you towards somewhere where you have to become. So always think in the past, or you don't need to feel like you are nothing. You have everything, and you have that kind of mentality to do anything in your life. So at this time you have to feel you have everything. So only in that case you can move forward. Otherwise you feel like you have nothing. And in that case, how can you get your progress? I have already mentioned all these things in the what behind, and we have left all these things behind. But don't be very avaricious person. If you are avaricious person, in that case, that will lead you somewhere where you can't even imagine. So we have to stay in limits, but not in the case of confidence. It is always better to have more confidence in our life. So feel you have everything in your life, and that's really how really stunning. And don't ever feel shy, man. Just be the person whatever you like to become in your life, and that's really appreciating. It has to become. So feel that vibe and go ahead with that mentality. So what would you like to? So do you think how to apprehend all these things that whatever I'm saying over here. You think in that way? Just go ahead, man. Just depict. Don't bewilder anyone. If you come, if you are in the process of bewildering anyone, in that case, you won't get anything in your life. Just depict your journey. What your experience is, or just endorse your own journey towards positivity and ahead. In that case, your life will become so luminous. That's it, guys.